So what you're gonna want to do is get a dish pot or a pot or whatever, fill it with water so it can boil. I got crab legs and shrimp on sale from Smith's. It was great. We're gonna cut them in half, in portions. Portion wise, we're not gonna actually chop them all in half into pieces. But you see, this is what I mean by half. So basically, the reason why I'm gonna cut it in half is because I'm gonna cook gumbo in my next video, which is today, which is tomorrow. In the point of view of this video, that totally makes sense. Anyways, this is a crab leg and crab cake shrimp Alfredo recipe. Make sure you wash your hands and then you wait a little bit for the shrimp to cook, maybe like 10 minutes, because the crab legs are already cooked. So that's why we're going to add them in a little bit. This, I think it took in total for like 20 minutes. But that toilet paper that you see on the table there is because of my dog. He used the restroom so much and I have to pick up his turds with it. What a wonderful thing to mention during a cooking video, right? I always wash your hands. That's all I'm saying. So these are the crab legs. They look really good. I'm so happy I got them on sale. I'm going to cook them in gumbo. Like I said, I think I said gumbo. I hope so. And I meant I'm going to cook them in gumbo tomorrow, which is today that I'm editing this video. So, which will probably be uploaded in 2-3 days. I don't know. We'll see. Go ahead and skip ahead a couple of seconds, like 20 seconds if you don't want to hear this. But I just want to say that where I've been and I haven't been posting is because I just finished up my classes, and I'm just finishing up a bunch of stuff around the house, and I'm practicing cooking and cleaning more with homemade stuff. Not practicing cooking and cleaning, practicing cooking and baking. My bad. Basically just a lot of stuff going on, and that's the real reason. So sorry about that if you were looking forward to more videos, but here we are. So yay, hopefully this is good for you. Thank you for being there. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. This is how many crab legs I have left. Look at my arm in the way. I couldn't film a movie. What am I doing? Oh, I'm putting a bag over. Put a bag over your shrimp, shrimp and crab legs. Make sure they don't go bad. You can put saran wrap, but we're poor, so we're using the grocery bags. So then you're gonna put your crab cakes on a tray, and then you're gonna bake it. I'm using a little oven, because the big one doesn't work. We need to fix it. The landlord didn't take care of it. It's whatever. But these were on sale for $4. There's 4 crab cakes there. I just took out 2. I put them on the tray and I put it on for like $2.50 in the small little toaster oven for probably like 30 minutes or 40 minutes or so. It always takes a little longer to cook in the little oven, but this is what it looks like when it was boiling on the stovetop. Hopefully y'all know what things look like boiling in a pot. This is the Alfredo sauce. It's just regular Kroger brand. It's got onion and garlic and stuff in it, but I felt like it didn't have enough, so I'm gonna add more garlic and onion powder in it. And then you're gonna add water to the container because we don't waste stuff. And you're gonna shake it up and you're gonna add it to the bowls. I just put it in halves here. So I'm pouring it in the bowl here. Sorry about that. The audio, I had to cut it off for a second. But anyways, you're gonna pour it into the bowls. And then what I love, the spices I love are onion, garlic, and black pepper, and I'm gonna add those to here. And I'm gonna add a really good helping of onion, garlic, and black pepper. I believe right now what's taking me so long in this video right here in this frame is I'm checking the shrimp and noodles to see if it's done. I'm gonna cut off the no, I'm not. I'm gonna reach for the spices. Here it is. Garlic powder. I'm gonna pour garlic powder in the Alfredo sauce. See, I put a good amount in there. I love garlic. It's really good for you. And onion powder. I picked that one up. I thought it was the onion powder, but it turned out to be the garlic powder. Here's some onion powder. I put a good amount of onion powder in there. I'd say an oopsie amount of onion powder because onion is strong, but it wasn't that much. I mean, I did the smell test, is what you just saw me do right there. I smelt it to see if it smelled like it was too much. I put a oopsie amount of black pepper in there, but it turned out to be okay, so that's good. And I'm going to show you how much spices is in there right now. See how much spice? It's really good. I like a lot of spice. You can do however you see fit, of course. You're not obligated to do it verbatim. But right now I'm going to put the noodles and the shrimp in the bowl from the pot. And I'm just going to place it right on top of the sauce because I'm going to mix it in later and mix it in from bottom to top. And I'm going to fast forward. Okay, so as you can see, I put the noodles on top, like I said. Uh, Also, I tried to get as much shrimp as I could in there, but because they were so small, it was kind of hard. Um, I don't know what's taking me so long here. I think I'm checking on the biscuits. I guess I didn't fast forward enough. I'm gonna fast forward some more. Turns out I was draining the noodles, so that's how much was in there. You see how much shrimp was still in there? I'm just gonna spread it out evenly here. And then it's gonna end up working. It'll be all right. I just spread it evenly. Just spread it around. Make sure you have a towel to grab the pot, especially if it has metal handles, because you shouldn't be ignorant. It's gonna be really hot because it's been boiling, like it's metal on metal boiling over a fire. It's gonna be hot. Get a towel before you burn yourself. All right, we're gonna put the shrimp and the noodles in there, and then I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna mix it. It was pretty difficult to mix it. I'm sure I could have done this a better way, but I didn't want to wash that many dishes, so it was like a one pot dump type of a thing. I don't like to call it a dump because that sounds gross. Let's call it one pot dinner. Well, one pot, one pan because of the crab cakes. So I'm just kind of mixing it up right here. It's like you know how noodles stick to a fork, how it should. That's what's happening right here. So I'm just tossing it around, basically twirling it, and then I'm grabbing the sauce from the bottom and just moving it all around, and then basically like kind of like shoveling the noodles underneath the sauce so it could like soak it up. I'm gonna fast forward because that's kind of boring to watch somebody mix spaghetti. So this is what it looks like. The crab cakes are done. They're kind of moist and not as crispy as I'd like, but maybe next time. But everything's done, so it's shrimp Alfredo with crab legs and crab cakes. So this is the finished product. It's a 2 mil thing, or you could even spread it out some more. I'm sure it'll feed 2 or 4 people. I don't measure out servings. I know that sounds so American, but I don't care. You could put Parmesan on it. I personally did, and it tastes good. I like Parmesan. Thank you for watching.